Hey everybody, this is Ben here at That Cologne Guy coming at you with a new review. How are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful, fragrant Friday and a wonderful weekend. This is the channel that brings you content every single Friday. You've seen the title and the description, so you know I'm checking out Man Black Orient. So this one is another sample sent in by Dr. Goo. I'm really over at Locked Sense. I'll put him in the description. I am really enjoying going through all the samples that he sent in. He sent them in about a year ago, I'm ashamed to say, and I'm just now finally getting to all these, and I just really enjoy. This was one that I specifically requested. And I specifically requested it because I am a massive fan of Man Black. In fact, Bvlgari Man Black is probably my favorite or second favorite fragrance of all time. It's, for me personally, it's basically the perfect fragrance. And the only thing is the annoying bottle, and it's kind of hard to spray. And that's really about all I can come up with, because Man Black is just a wonderful fragrance indeed. I mean, Acqua di Gio brings back a lot of memories, you know, from years past with all the bottles, but man, it'd be hard to choose because I really like Amouage Jubilation 25, but I also like Man Black by Bvlgari. Those three are just heavy hitters. It would be difficult if I had to choose only one. So Man Black is way up there for me. Really wanted to get my hands on Black Orient. This is a 2016 release, and it is an Oriental Woody. Yes, it is an Oriental Woody. Half of the subscribers, fun fact, half of my subscribers watch this channel just because they want to hear me say Woody. So this is an Oriental Woody from 2016. Alberto Morillas is the parfumé. So again, all signs point to me liking it because I'm a massive fan of the original. Now, here's basically what I found for this fragrance. It's not that easy, but essentially what he did with the notes is he removed a guaiac wood from the original, and he put in, for Black Orient, he put in oud. So, of course, I love guaiac wood and I love oud. So it's a win-win. It's kind of a parallel move though, and so I guess really for me, what I would just ask is why. It's hard to find. It is a great release. I really enjoyed wearing it. Now, this one was a little bit different actually, because this juice, I wore it over, usually I just wear it all in 1 week, but this one I was so curious about it, I just kind of wore it here and there up until this week. Then I finished it out. And I really enjoy it. It's everything Man Black, the original, is in terms of longevity, projection, and sillage. All great news, all strong points of this fragrance. I would just say the fact that it's a little hard to get, and the fact that it changes out guaiac wood and puts in oud, yeah, you just have to ask yourself, why. And so I personally don't feel the need to go out and buy this for my collection. If I found this on the cheap, I would grab it, because it's a fantastic fragrance, no surprise. I just think that for me personally, I'm on a budget. I feel like I already have a full bottle of Man Black, and I think I'm satisfied enough just to keep that and stick with that. And so I would only add this one under certain circumstances. Basically, if I found a deal I just couldn't pass up. If you do not have Man Black, you will love this one, especially if you want to take out the guaiac wood and put in the oud. It is a stroke of genius, but that's no surprise, because Alberto Morillas is, for me, the best parfumé in the biz. Maybe not the best necessarily as far as like with niche, but overall, when you consider all factors, I think you would crown him the champion, or at least I would. So this one, again, is going to be I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 sprays, because this is another one that I just really like. I just don't know that it separates itself enough from the original to call it, to merit a separate release. And then I also think that it's kind of different that I don't know if it was released only in Europe, but you really can't find it anywhere. And so All those things just kind of point to, you know what, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to stay with my Man in Black because I just like it that much. This was a fun ride, though. Certainly fun, and I appreciate that he sent it in, and I'm glad that I got to test it and remove it from my, my curiosity, right, and to whet my appetite with it. 4 out of 5 sprays for Black Orient, Man in Black 2016 release, Oriental. Woody. Boom. Whoop, nope, didn't work. Boom. There we go. Boom. Boom. And boom. That is the end of the road for that one. Really, really enjoyed that one. Stick around for part 2 and the card in your upper right if you would like to know more about the specific categories. But I'll just say, to end the general review, this one does quite well, especially if you're looking for just a very, very sexy iris kind of tuberose mix with wood. There really is no better. I'm incredibly biased because I love the original. But again, if you don't have Man in Black and you do see this one, go ahead and grab it. You will not be disappointed. Have a great week, my friends. Stick around for part 2 if you'd like. And always remember, fragrance marks the celebration of today. Take care, everybody.